Truist Park. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Atlanta Braves. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
Braves baseball next. Mike Soroka is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Now at the plate, here is Marcus Semien. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The shortstop, Marcus.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A bouncer to the left side. Camargo's got it. And that's the first down. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matty, they got to love the production they're getting out of the leadoff spot right now. He's been a catalyst for this team in the last 10 games, and in so many different ways. But looking at the one number I'm looking at, a .450 on-base percentage, when you have that and you have the type of abilities that he has, you're awfully dangerous.
Into the box, Dilson Herrera. And that one yanked just foul. One out, nobody on. Grounded weakly to the right side. Albies scoops it up. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Next to stand in is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty V, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. The Blue Jays go down in order, and now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Hyunjin Ryu is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
Stepping up is Ronald Acuna. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
The pitch.
Ball 1.
Well, guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
Lifted in the air to center field. Springer has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting second.
And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. He hit 9 home runs last month. There was a period where he just caught fire. He got into a nice groove and started launching baseballs, and he hasn't lost that home run stroke yet.
Well, right on cue, here is the first baseman. 1-0 the count. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu, he's a .333 hitter, 5 for 15. He also has 1 home run. Here it comes, 2-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A one-out walk here in the home first.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. He's set. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1.
Down 1-1.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
2-pitch mix here. If you're in the batter's box, you're looking for something up. Sinker changeup right here. Got to get it up.
And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Freeman is off of first with 2 away. To third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Braves strand 1. Still no score. Now it'll be Teoscar Hernandez, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Albies brings it in. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
George Springer the next to hit. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 5 homers and 16 RBIs. And this is just off the outside corner. Ball 2. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
That is it. The right fielder, number 13.
Next up, Lourdes Gurriel. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here's the first pitch to him. Skied down the left field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now at the plate, Austin Riley. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. First delivery to him.
Ball, that's outside.
So far this season, Riley carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. The 1-0 home is a fastball swung on and missed.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
The 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Alex Jackson stands in as he swings and misses for strike one.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Batting seven, the shortstop, Dansby.
One out, runner at first, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. From the belt, kicks and deals. Jackson, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
The 2-1 home.
Full count, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Very weakly on the ground. Once again, a 3-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Gurriel in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. And the next in is Johan Camargo. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu. He's 0 for 5. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Springer will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. One left for Atlanta. We'll move to the third with no score. So here is Reese McGuire. He's the #7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Ball, that's low.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. So next to bat will be Rowdy Tellez. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Just missing here, 2-0.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
3-0 to him now. Has a look, now the pitch. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning. So now the pitcher, Hyunjin Ryu. This is a textbook sacrifice situation, so let's see if that's the call. And no surprise to see the pitcher squaring around as he gets this one down. Over to Albies. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Marcus Semien grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike two. Working for the punch-out and the offering. This pitch is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Third inning, no score to this point. Again, another foul ball. The next 0-2. Back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for one. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Ready now is Mike Soroka. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Now the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
1-2 now to the Braves pitcher. This one's flared off to the right side. Herrera backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. So the next to bat will be Ronald Acuna. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Oh. 3-0 now. Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he lost him here on 4 pitches. So a speed merchant is aboard now with 1 away.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Use the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Runners off for second. Fouled off. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Here's a pop-up now. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. 0-2 once more. He's on the move again from first. Chopped weakly to the left. Here comes Ryu, 0-2. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And this one scoots all the way to the wall.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. Trent Thornton comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Number 57.
Marcell Ozuna will be his first assignment as he steps in with 2 men in scoring position now, but also 2 away. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit, and not in time as the run scores. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, this one's a long way from being over, D-Row, but that big base hit right there gives him a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Dan, without question right there. Huge at bat. Gives his team the lead. Hopefully the pitcher's able to settle down now. He's got some runs on his back, and he's able to go out and execute.
At the plate now, Austin Riley. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. High and deep to right center. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the top of inning number 4. Braves lead this one 2-0. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Dilson Herrera.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down. Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Full count now, 3-2. Swing and a liner, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Now the pitch, and he struck him out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Next to bat for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is.
No, that's down.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail it here 2-0. And now here is Alex Jackson. He collected a base hit his first time up.
The catcher, Alex.
Here's the pitch. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. 1 down.
The batter, number 7.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Oh, he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
1-2.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Giving chase is Hernandez. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Now into the box. Johan Camargo flew out last time up. First pitch on the way. Into center field. Line drive base hit.
I can't tell you guys how fired up Bobby Cox used to get when the 8-hole hitter would get a knock. And I would know that, boys, because I batted an awful lot in that 8-hole in my early days.
Stepping in now, Mike Soroka. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. As a look, now the pitch. Hit hard towards center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, I'm not surprised right here this pitcher mixed in a knock. Playing in the National League, he gets way more opportunity to work on his craft from the offensive side of the ball. NL pitchers definitely have an advantage in these interleague games.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Oh, look at the sliding stop to first. He is out. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score. 2 left for Atlanta, but they hold a 2-0 lead. New inning set to get underway, and that brings in George Springer. First offering. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Two balls and no strikes.
2-0.
Back up the middle. And that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And now, Lourdes Gurriel. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Struck out in his first at-bat. Popped up. And no one will get this one. High in the air out to center field. Acuña's there for it. One away. Up next, Reese McGuire worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Has a look, now the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Riley is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So next to hit is Rowdy Tellez. Worked a walk his first time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And this will be fouled away. Springer, the runner at first with two gone. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Hey, it's much easier to lay off the breaking stuff when it's coming in towards you instead of when it breaks away. A good take there.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball four. Next, it'll be Trent Thornton. First at-bat of the game for him here in the fifth, as he was a late entrant into this one. One ball, no strikes to count. Two down, runners at first and second. Grounded to third. Camargo brings it in. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught as the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. They're down 2-0. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddie Freeman settles in to start out the inning. Freddie Freeman is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Pulled toward right center field. Semien calls for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Next to dig in, Ozzie Albies. No hits to this point. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Gurriel is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. At the plate now is Marcell Ozuna. He drove home two with a single in his last plate appearance. In there, 0-1. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. 2 out, nobody on. Hit back up the middle. Semien's there. Over to first, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Braves, but they're on top. Now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Marcus Semien will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell him get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
3-0 to him now. Into the windup and the pitch. And a 2-2 sinker falls in there. 3-2 now.
3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now the payoff pitch home. Line hard deep into left. Riley is there, and he has it for the out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
At the plate, Dilson Herrera. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's going to land foul.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he grounds one briskly to short. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They're still down. It's 2-0. A.J. Cole enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. So now into the box is Austin Riley. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Leading up for the Braves, the left fielder, Austin Riley.
He's set, and the pitch.
Nope.
Cole
1-1, no
playing
strike.
here in his age 29 season. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
The 1-0 delivery. Popped up. McGuire is there. 1 out. So stepping in is Alex Jackson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
The 1-1. High in the air out to center field. On the move is Springer. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
The batter, number 7.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
The 0-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor, and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Giving chase is Hernandez. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, there's a hard hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
So here's Johan Camargo as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher's going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, towing the slab. He's on fire right now.
To the plate now, Mike Soroka. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. From the stretch.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
So 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Seventh inning ready to roll, and next will be the imposing power bat to Oscar Hernandez. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Acuna is right there, one down. Digging in next, George Springer singled last time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit. So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Hard ground ball to third. Over to Albies. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. 4 pitches, all it takes to retire the Jays. They trail it here 3-0. David Phelps will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 35.
Last half of the 7th here, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Ronald Acuna. Now here's the first offering.
The center fielder, Ronald
Pitch is
Acuna
popped up.
Jr.
Guerrero has a play. Makes the play, 1 away.
The first baseman, number 5.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First offering. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Giving chase is Hernandez. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So now here is Ozzie Albies. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Swing and a little tapper. Hit in the air to right field. Gurriel will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Into the box, Reese McGuire. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Acuna is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Now to the plate, Rowdy Tellez. Couple of walks for him thus far. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. A little bouncer. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just low that time with the heavy sinker as it's ruled ball 3.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
3-2 pitch.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
A bouncer up the middle. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. Bo Bichette will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 11.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Swing and a liner, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Jordan Romano is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 68.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Marcell Ozuna. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
For the Braves, the right fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
He's set. Here it comes. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. The 1-0. Fouled away. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Austin Riley stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Hernandez. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Next, it'll be Alex Jackson. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lined hard toward right center. And a knock for him this time. He's 2-for-4 for the game. So the 2-out hit here extends the inning for Dansby Swanson.
The batter, number 7.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts, to watch this batter go the other way was special.
Standing in now, Dansby Swanson. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Here it comes, 1-0. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Jackson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Turned on down the line. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. And he is out at third as he risked trying to run on that left fielder's arm, and this inning is over. Braves strand 1. They lead it 3-0. Now the first pitch. Marcus Semien is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Now to the plate, here is Dilson Herrera. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, no balls and a strike.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Grounded to the right. Freeman is up with it. And he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away. So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Liner toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A swing and a ground ball to third, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm. A base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Here's George Springer, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
And they'll try and end it here with an even 100 pitches.
What an unbelievable effort he has had.
And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Atlanta Braves led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Mike Soroka earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Hyunjin Ryu couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Everybody know y'all like the funk fake. Yeah, yeah. They gon' stick it with me like some duct tape. Coming easy to me, do that in one take. Yeah, yeah. Everybody following the tide. Running from the top, they all know I'm bonafide.
The final line score.